Can we hope Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2? I got to play a little bit of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 at Gamescom. I told you guys about it, right? It was a little bit. It was very little. Listen, you guys. Can I explain to you how it happened? I was walking at Gamescom, okay? And as I was walking at Gamescom, I see people from Larian Studios, including Sven. And Sven was like, we're about to go check out Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. You want to join us, Luality? Should I have said, no, I can't, because my chat will say it will be pre-played. No! I went! Of course I went! Of course I went with them! I got to talk with the devs about it and all that. I got to ask them so many questions. And a lot of the questions, like I asked things about... basically, I had just played Vampire Bloodlines, so I had the game very fresh in my memory. So basically, I asked them a bunch of questions about a bunch of little details. I can't tell you guys the answers, but especially because I did not get a lot of the answers of the things that I asked for. But I can tell you that it definitely seemed like they knew everything I was talking about. And I find that to be a really good sign. And another good sign is that they seem to be very hyped and excited. And I know, because I got to meet them, I know that I think the creative director of Vampire Bloodlines 2 was working at Wizards of the Coast back when Baldur's Gate 3 was being made. And she helped Larian with their wizard side stuff. I feel like that's a good sign. Again, I find that when I go to places like that, sometimes I find that talking with the devs and seeing how the people who worked on the game feel is more valuable than, let's say, if I play a demo. Because playing a demo is often a very specific part of the game. One thing I can tell you guys is that before I talked to them, my expectations for the game, they were like, well, not very high. Especially after when I started playing like Bloodlines, the first game. There was somebody in chat who said that they pre-ordered the game in 2020, and now it's 2025. And knowing all the craziness that the game went in the behind the scenes, my expectations for the game was like, I don't know. Before I went there, I thought that there was a chance that the game wouldn't even come out this year. Right, HMV, exactly. You pre-ordered the game 5 years ago, dude. So I didn't have a lot of hope. And after talking to them and seeing the little that I saw, I got really fucking excited for the game. I don't know. There's a few things that I hope. I'm extremely excited for Vampire the Masquerade. I don't think it's going to be like as RPG as the first one, but I still think it's going to be really great. Does that make sense? I find that the first one had just a lot of like elements that sadly games nowadays, they just don't have them. Yeah? But I still think it's going to be a really good game.